Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We started recording. This is the Arabic class A09, Arabic 09. And today we're going to start grammar for nouns. And nouns are divided by the count and by gender. So by gender, التقسيم من حيث النوع. By count, التقسيم من حيث العدد. Okay? And التقسيم من حيث النوع, which is divided by gender, you have two divisions. The first is male gender, مذكر. The second is female gender, مؤنث. And then there is divide by count. Unlike the English language, we have single and plural. In the Arabic language, we have dual. So we have single, which is one, count one. The count is one. We have dual, which is the count is two. We have plural, which is the count of three plus three and above three. Okay. So we have single, mufrad, dual, muthanna, plural, jam'. Okay. And the jam', we have several types of jam', plural. We have regular male plural, jam' mudhakkar salim. We have regular plural, regular female plural, jam' muannath salim. Okay. And then we have a regular plural, which is jam' taksir, a regular plural. In English language, we have jam' by adding s. So book, we have books. Animal, we have animals. So we add s at the end to get the plural form. Okay. Here we have a similar situation. Actually, in English language, you have irregular plural, like month and months. Month and months, okay? It's irregular plural in the English language. Because the regular one, you just add s at the end. So to, month, to get the English language, to get the plural, you have months. Actually, yeah, this is by adding s. We have man. This is not good example. The good example, we have man. The plural is men. The regular plural is mans, but there is no mans. There is men. Okay, so that's a regular plural, because the regular plural you add s, but it's irregular because you don't have the plural is not the typical way, which is adding s to the end. We have a similar situation in the Arabic language. We have situations where the plural is regular and situations where the plural is irregular, just like in this case here. Okay. Now, see examples. We have this table. These are examples. Okay. examples. For male, which is mudhakkar, masculine, okay, we have an example, talibun, okay. To get the female, feminine, we have talibatun, okay. In the English language, both mean student. Both words, both nouns mean student. Both means student. So in order for us in the English language to determine whether it's male or female, whether it's two or three, we adopt in this course this here. So when I put the English language student, I put one M as a superscript here to tell you that it's just one male. Okay? Okay. Talibatun, talibatun, which is feminine, you get it by adding ta marbuta to the male noun, to the one M noun, one male, single male noun. You add ta marbuta to it, you get the female version. You get the female version, which is talibatun, and which is both, which is a student in Arabic language, okay? Which is a student in English language. And we have one F here to tell you that it is single female word. Otherwise, if I just say student, you will never know is it one male or one female. In Arabic, it makes a difference. In English, it doesn't make a difference. So unless I put one male like that, then you wouldn't know that it's single male. So in the homework or in the notes in the book, also student, one female. Okay. So now I know it's female. Same thing. Students. This could be, I have to tell you whether it's two or three, whether it's dual or singular. So I tell you this by putting F. 2F. 2F means it's two female. Or I put 2M. So I put 2F means it's two females. I put 2M means it's two males. Put it as a superscript. I get 3, I get plural. So 3 plus F means 3 or more female, or 3 plus M, which is 3 or more. 3 or more. And 3 or more female, or 3 or more male. Okay, this, we're going to be using this all over. Okay, for the rest, in this book, in this course, is going to be like that. So you can see here, talibun, student, one male. طالبة is also student, but one female. Now, this is when we divide based on gender. When we divide based on count, we have طالب is singular male. We have طالبان, which is double male, dual male. Okay, dual here. And we have طلاب, which is plural 3M. Okay, so we divided this based on gender. Okay. Now, that rule is, this rule here is rule 210. I'm numbering the rules so that we can reference them while we're doing the homework. Okay. Now, how to convert single noun? Okay. If I have a single female, okay, then I just add تاء التأنيث. تاء التأنيث, which is تاء مربوطة. So, and it ends always with تاء مربوطة. So, for example, if the male version is لاعب, which is player, the female version is the same. I just add تاء مربوطة. Okay, all I need is just add تاء مربوطة to make the female, to get the female gender. And the other way around, if you have a female version, then to get the male version, you just take away the تاء التأنيث, تاء مربوطة. So the female versions, okay, the female version comes by adding تاء تأنيث. تاء تأنيث. شجرة, tree. There is no male tree or female tree. It's always, in the Arabic language, the word shajara is always female word. Okay. Madrasa, school. There is no male school. There is no female school. We have only a female word, a female noun, which means madrasa. So it's a female noun all the time. Doesn't change. Okay. Same thing with bint. There is no male, which is girl. There is no male bint, and there is no female bint, girl. So it's always female word. Okay. There are irregular single female nouns that don't end with female ta. The reason we call them irregular, because they don't end up with ta التأنيث, female ta. They don't end up with female ta. Okay? They don't end up with female ta, which is Shamsun, sun, Layla, that's a name of a woman or a girl, Layla, Nafsun, soul. Okay? There is no, does not end with ta marbuta, yet it's a female word. I try in this course, I try to stay with regular cases. I don't use irregular cases often because I just want to make it easy. Because you, in a regular form, you have to memorize. You have to memorize. Okay? Now, What to do to convert singular regular female noun into singular male noun? We just remove the ta. So katibatun, writer, becomes katibun, and the other way around. That's why you have double arrow. So to get the female version, you add ta ta'nith, the female ta. To get the male version, you remove the female ta. Same thing here. To get the male version, you remove ta, or to get the female version, you add ta. Okay? Not all female nouns have counterparts, such as غرفة, room. There is no male or female room. So it's a female word. Madrasa, school. There is no male and female school. It's only male. It's only a female word. Layla, okay? Layla is the name of a girl. There is no male version or female version. It's always female. Shamsun, same thing. There is no male. Shams means sun. There is no male sun or female sun. It's always female. Shajaratun, same. There is no male tree or female tree. Okay? It's always female word. Bint, there is no male girl or female girl. It's always female word or female noun. Okay? Or female name. Similarly, not all male nouns have female counterpart, such as waladun, masjidun. Masjidun means mosque. There is no male mosque or female mosque. It's always male word. Jami'un, which is like a mosque, another word for mosque. There's no male mosque or female mosque. It's always a male word. Rajulun, man. There is no male man and female man. It's always male word. Waladun, the boy. There is no male boy or female boy. It's always male. Okay? So not every male has a female counterpart, and not every female has a male counterpart. Okay? Now, how to convert from singular into double noun? Okay? Easy. Talibun, usually the root is one M. One male is the root. So talibun is the root, which is one M. To get the singular, to get the double form from talibun, you add either alif noon or ya noon. So it becomes talibani or talibaini. Okay? Now you ask me, when is it going to be talibani? When is it going to be talibaini? Later on, we will learn about marfu' form. Marfu' form is talibani, and mansub or majroor form is talibaini. So later on, we'll learn about what do I mean by marfu', what do I mean by mansub or majroor. Just for name, for now, take them as is. So that's the marfu' form, alif noon. Mansub or majroor form is ya noon. So that's how we convert from single into double. Now, in the case of dual female nouns, female ta is followed by either alif noon or ya noon. So ta alif is, for example, here we have ta alif noon or ta ya noon. So what do? You change the ta marbuta into ta maftuha and add ya noon or alif noon to get the double form for a female word. Okay? Let's take examples. Shajaratun is a single word, single female, one female. Becomes شجرتان. How do I get it? By changing the تاء مربوطة into تاء مفتوحة and adding ألف نون. Or that's the مرفوع form. منصوب and مجرور form, it's add ياء تاء ياء نون, or convert the تاء مربوطة into تاء مفتوحة. Okay, same here. You change the لاعب, which is player. Okay, you have لاعبتان or لاعبتين. مدرسة, مدرستان, adding ألف نون, or مدرستين. Convert the تاء مربوطة into تاء مفتوحة and add ياء نون. Okay. To convert male noun into female noun, we remove the female تاء or add the female تاء. So it depends on what you do. So if it's a female converted into a male, all you need to do is take away the تاء, the female تاء. And dual nouns cannot have tanween. Cannot have tanween. Okay? If you want to know what tanween is, you look here. Two fathas, two dhammas, or two kasras are tanween. Okay. So let's practice the homework, which is let's do the homework, which is going to be about converting nouns from one form to another. And this is the homework. You can see how did I divide the screen between the homework and the grammar book. Okay. And grammar book, we have here grammar of noun. Okay. Translate, convert this into female version if it's available. If it's not available, put none. Muhammadun is a name. Name that doesn't have, there's no male Muhammad or female Muhammad. So it's none. Okay. What's the translation? The translation, you just put name because it's just a name. Okay. Waladun, there is no male walad or female walad. This is none. Okay. Translation is boy from Google Translator. Mutakallimun, a person who talks, talker or speaker. Okay. So the female version is to take the male version. There are male talker and female talker. How to convert? We take the male version We copy it and paste it, and then add تاء مربوطة at the end. Remove the tanween, okay, and then تاء مربوطة. Replace the tanween with فتحة. Replace the tanween with فتحة. Replace the tanween with فتحة, and then add تاء مربوطة. And put the tanween on the تاء مربوطة. Okay, tanween always comes at the end. So to convert from male to female, you convert the tanween into either فتحة, كسرة, or ضمة, depending on the word, and you add تاء مربوطة. The translator from Google Translator, it is speaker. Same thing here, صالحة. Salih, if I want to get the female counter version, like counter part, the female version, I remove the tanween, replace it with fatha, and put ta marbuta, and put the tanween on the ta marbuta. Okay. If we have na'im, sleeper, so na'im is a sleeper. Okay. And the female version, because there's male sleeper and female sleeper, the female version is sleeper. So I take the male version, copy the male version, and then remove the tanween, replace it with fatha, and then add ta marbuta, and then add tanween. So we move the tanween, we remove the tanween, move the tanween, because tanween has to be at the end of the word. Sharibun, you copy the word, you paste it, okay, and then we delete the tanween, place it with fatha, and then add ta marbuta at the end, and then put the tanween on the ta marbuta. Okay, we didn't put the ta marbuta. Okay, and here, drinker. Okay. Now, we need to do the opposite. In this example here, in this question here, we need to do the opposite. Convert from male into female. Saida is happy. We have happy male and happy female. Okay. So to convert to male, you copy the female word and you remove the tanween and the ta marbuta. And then remove the fatha and convert and place tanween instead. Which is opposite to what we did. Happy. Ah, I was in the wrong window. لعبة. You remove the ta marbuta. And you remove the fatha. Replace it with tanween. And this is player. Nafsun means soul, and it's always a female word. Soul. Okay. And there is no male version. Shajaratun. There is no male version. So you put none. Here, you put none. And the meaning is tree. There's no male tree or female tree. Musalli, a person who do praying, who's doing praying, who's praying now. And there is musalliya. To get the male version, just copy it, remove the haraka, the ta marbuta, and it's a haraka, and then the haraka on the ya, and put, there is no tanween that goes on alif maqsura. Okay? So there is no tanween that goes in there. So you just leave it the way it is. Same thing, Layla, there is no counterpart because it's a name. And because it's a name. Zaira, visitor, female visitor. To get the male version, you remove the tanween, you remove the ta marbuta, you remove the fatha, and then place tanween instead. and this one is visitor. Shams, sun. There is no male sun or female sun, so that's none. Okay, so that's homework number 3. We're doing homework number 3 now. And I have an example for you. I have an example for you to follow. Okay, so now we're going to change based on gender and count. Convert based on version and count. Okay, so let's use this. نائم 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 تنوين ضمة To get the female version, we copy the male version and we remove tanween, replace it with fatha and ta marbuta. And we put the tanween on the ta marbuta instead. نائم نائمة. Okay, to get the dual form, we get the copy form. We copy the female form. And we add we remove the ta marbuta, we add ta maftuha. So ta maftuha, and we add alif noon. Okay, that's one version, which is a version of marfu'. The version of mansub or majroor, we do instead of the alif, we put ya. Same thing here. This is na'imaini. This is na'imataini. So, okay. In the regular plural, for male part, we're going to the conversion rule. For male plural, we add waw noon or ya noon. Here. Rule 235, number 1, 235-1. So we take the male version, we copy the male version, and then we place it right here. Okay. Delete the tanween because tanween cannot be in the middle. And then add the dhamma, waw noon. The dhamma, and then waw, and then noon, fatha. To get the other form, the other version, which is the mansub or majroor form, you replace the waw with ya. And to get the female version, na'imat, it comes by adding alif ta at the end. Alif ta at the end. The male version, and then put alif ta at the end. Sa'idun is happy. How to get the female version? Add ta ta'nith or female ta. How to get the dual version? Add alif noon. So Sa'idani. Remove the tanween. This is Sa'idun. Add alif noon. Add fatha. And then add alif noon. And the noon takes a kasra. Sa'idani. The mansub or majroor form, it is by adding alif noon. Ya noon, sorry. Ya noon. This is to get the male version. The female version, it is the male version. Delete the tanween. And then add fatha. And then you put ta. Ta fatha, which is a female ta. And then you add alif noon. To get the mansub or majroor form version, you make this ya. And then you add kasra at the end. To get the regular male plural, we take the male version, we add we add Dhamma, we remove the tanween, we add Dhamma, and then add Waw Nun. Then we add Waw Nun. To get the mansub or majroor form, you copy the marfu' form and add ya. Remove the Dhamma first. You add Kasra. Same thing, to get the female version, you add Alif Ta. You add Alif Ta. And then you put the tanween at the end. All right.